has happened already with the college season, but
149 pounds. We've got for the Cowboys, Teague Travis, redshirt sophomore, first match of his career at Oklahoma State, and a freshman who had to fill in, Aiden Davis, freshman from Monroe, Michigan. Their starter a little bit banged up, Dylan Chappell, so they did not bring him on the trip. So again, inexperience both places here.
both places. You had Dylan Chappell, which was banged up. Obviously, we were talking to Coach Warrensberger about their schedule. They got Minnesota coming up on Thursday, right? They go Minnesota, and I think they mentioned Wisconsin after that. So, you know, some good, tough opponents from the Big 12 and the Big 10.
And we should mention that Teague Travis is from Stillwater. He's in deep there. Long, lanky wrestler is Mr. Aiden Davis.
Davis is looking to dive. He's going to look to get a scramble here. He's reached over the top. He's got Travis's wrist, and that's a whole lot going on down there. I think that's going to end up in a stalemate eventually.
Aiden Davis from Monroe, Michigan, went to Dundee High School.
Dundee. Nick Dundee, Crocodile Dundee.
Yes.
There you go.
Wonder if he does crocodile roll or gator roll in his repertoire.
Well, he had some type of roll going on there. I don't know if it's exactly a gator roll or not.
Stalemate call. If he does, we'll call it a crocodile roll.
We'll call it something, yeah. We'll say, mate. Sorry if you guys had to listen to my Australian accent there. Have fun with it, Jay.
It's okay, mate.
Yeah, have fun with it, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
149 is where we are. The Cowboys now lead the duel 14-0 after that come from behind victory at 141 by Jamison. No score here. 1:28 to go. We have not had a scoreless first period.
We haven't.
Which is good. Both coaches, Warrensberger and Smith, they like the three-point takedown. And Warrensberger said, we'll see how it goes, but it does promote scoring. High crotch by...
Nice attempt there by Travis. He got in really deep. Lifted high up on the thigh in the crotch area there of Davis. Brought his hips to the party. Ended up scoring his three-point takedown.
Somebody called this wrestler Travis Teague. It has me on the verge of saying that instead of Teague Travis.
Teague Travis, yeah.
So if I say it later, just correct me.
I'll correct you. I got you.
Once you get it in your head.
Hey, it sticks. Listen, I've said two-point takedown. AL said two-point takedown. You've almost said two-point takedown.
I've almost done it. So escape there by Davis. 3-1.
I'm pretty sure there's some fans in the stands that are still hollered two-point takedown.
They're probably holding up too. So we'll get used to it. High crotch this time by Mr. Teague. Teague Travis. Stillwater, Oklahoma, redshirt sophomore, going against the young man from Michigan now at Bucknell.
It was a good job by Davis there. Travis was in deep on that shot. He was able to whiz her out of there. He gets squared back up, not panicking. End of the first.
3-1 after one period.
And we still do not have a scoreless first period.
Scoreless. Looks like Town on a roll. Looks like Travis is taking the bottom. And Aiden Davis on top. If he's like most longer guys, they're usually pretty good riders. Some of them great riders.
Yeah, we know a few of those.
We have seen a bunch of them over the years at a lot of different schools.
Travis, good job. Right up to his feet. Good hand control. Cutting away, getting his 1 point.
So escape 4-1. It's time for Aiden Davis to get some offense going. Jump back in this one. He can tie it with the takedown.
You know, this is good for somebody like Travis, right? He's been here 2-3 years, finally getting his chance. He's been on a lot of trips with the Cowboys, getting a chance to weigh in and go through that process. But, you know, he obviously wrestled at some open tournaments, but now getting a chance to put on that singlet and wrestle live right here in GIA.
And we should mention out visiting with him is new Cowboy assistant Coleman Scott. Came over this summer from North Carolina.
Yes.
Doing a good job as head coach out there. 4-time All-American here at Oklahoma State.
including an NCAA championship. Finished 8th, 5th, 2nd, 1st his 4 years.
Yeah, and he's I think he's an Olympian. I think he got bronze medalist. Somebody tells me something like that.
Not a bad career, and did a good job with the Tar Heels.
Yes, not a bad career at all. Not a bad career at all. It's good to have Coleman Scott back.
Another great Pennsylvania high school product.
Yes.
And if you don't know, Bucknell is in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. The school's been around since 1846. Here we go. 136 left in the 7th.
I think my man Davis has both nose plugged, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to have to breathe through his mouth a little bit.
There's
right
no
here.
choice.
No, he has no choice at all. Obviously, the main goal right here is the nice attack by Travis. See if he can finish here.
No, good flip there by Davis. Almost to there.
That was a good job by the official. I like what he did there, right? Travis had a beautiful swing single. I think he came up to the waist a little bit early, which allowed Davis to get that hip lock in, but a potentially dangerous position in there with the shoulder. I like the way he hopped on top of that and stopped that.
Change the spark plugs here.
Yeah.
Changing those plugs. And I know that's frustrating for a wrestler.
So this is what we were talking about here. It's a beautiful single leg by Travis. He goes up to the waist. Good job by Davis there. Flips. This is where he ends up calling potentially dangerous. So good job by the official there, the lead official there. Because you kind of you look at that a little bit, and I know some of us watching this and commentating on this, I don't bend like that.
By the way, one other rule change, not potentially dangerous, but if there is an illegal hold, the match will not be stopped unless the illegal hold causes an injury. Otherwise, they penalize the wrestler with the illegal hold, but they continue to wrestle. That's a change.
And I was wrong about Davis. He's only got one nose plug in. Oh, just got a stall call too, though.
Stall warning against Davis. And I was talking about how that's frustrating for a wrestler having to deal with that. One, the breathing, but two, it's unnatural feel. You know, it just can be a little distracting.
It can be a little bit distracting, but like you said, you got to ignore it. You still got to wrestle, right? You're out here for a reason. So whether you got two nose plugs, one nose plug, something wrapped around your head, you still got to go scrap.
50 seconds left in the 2nd. 4-1, still the score. Both of them do a lot of good hand fighting and working hard. They're not just hanging around.
It's good action.
Every match has been that way so far.
Every match has been that way. A lot of the action has taken, right in the center of the mat. Obviously, this beautiful mat that we see in front of us. These matches seem like they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Basically, there's nowhere to run, Jay.
Nowhere to run. 15 seconds left. The 2nd, still 4-1. Which will be Davis' choice starting the 3rd. Soon he'll take the bottom, try to get out of there and get a takedown to take the lead.
And once again, Davis is not out of this match. If he escapes from Travis, almost try to hit him a little boot scoop out, got scored on. If he escapes from Travis, it's 4-2.
We're assuming he'll take bottom. Let's see. He looks to the bench. They said, yep. Get underneath. Get out of there. Of course, here again, this is one of those freshmen. We'll see how he is on bottom. That's the toughest thing for people to learn.
And riding time is not a factor. Travis only has 27 seconds left of riding time. I think they got more blood. Davis is going to need they want him to wipe it off. I like you, Cowboy. Just put it right there on your singlet. I ain't mad at you, dude. Let's go. Yep, that's it.
27 seconds riding time, starting the period. So that's climbed up over 30, and Davis needs to watch that and get out of there.
Yeah, Travis is going to work hard to try to get over a minute here. And Davis is going to have to start building his base. Now he's got him flat on his stomach there.
That's not good for Davis. 48 seconds riding time and climbing.
Travis is reaching on there, looking for those bars.
Not a lot of activity by Davis. He's got to get to that base, get up there, get off those, off his belly.
This crowd's kind of wanting a stall call, so we'll see what the officials thinking here.
Riding time is up to 110.
Mr. Boucher, Eric Boucher is the lead official. I think, Jay, you mentioned that earlier. And
stall warning on top. Another rule change, although I thought this is the way it's always supposed to be. It says you're supposed to work towards the fall while you're on top. Well, I thought that was always a rule.
Yeah, this is one of those.
Maybe they're emphasizing it more.
I think there's still some gray area in this. Obviously, talking to these two gentlemen before the duels, listen, man, being an official is hard. And when these rules change, it gets harder because some things are subjective. There's some gray area in places. So it's, you know, you get some of these heated matches, it's not easy. I'd rather be sitting over here commentating. How about that?
Sure. A couple of years ago, I asked an official, and I won't say who it was, at the NCAA tournament between sessions. I said, I'm a little confused on this. What's the rule on such and such? And he kind of smiled and said, well, this week, it's... And he said, I'm just kidding. I said, I know. Changes it constantly.
Yeah, they do a great job at it.
They do.
They do a great job, and we're blessed to have these officials because obviously, regardless of what sport, you don't have officials, that sport ain't happening.
150 riding time. No luck for Davis on bottom.
Yeah, Travis is putting a good solid ride on him, had a boot in there.
30 seconds left.
For a cross wrist tilt, but Davis does a good job. Once again, and when you talked about this before the period started, right, Jay?
Sure.
Freshman, mat wrestling, how does that come into play? This is one of the biggest adjustments as a freshman coming into college that you got to make.
15 seconds left. Riding time is locked, so it's 5-1. So there's a stall warning on bottom this time. 5 seconds left. It's going to be with the riding time of 2:27. A 5-1 decision for Teague Travis. 17-0 the score as we get ready for the 157-pounders. You're watching Big 12 now on ESPN+.